Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the AAA meeting. I am your host, Sinatra Says. As usual, with me is my co-host, Drunken Uncle.
Hello.
What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, dude. What's up?
Oh, not a whole lot. Getting back into the swing of things today. You saw the picture I sent you a little bit earlier.
I did see that. Tell him about the picture. Tell him about the picture.
I'll get to that in 1 second. Zira asks, is this the new schedule going forward, or is Drunk allowed again? No, I just won't be here Friday.
I'm here, you idiot.
You idiot. You idiot.
Zero the zero. That's why you're not even one, Zero. You're fucking zero because this your IQ or something scathing. It's Monday, man. I'm so happy. Like I had to have a nap. I had such a fucking long weekend. Super Bowl weekend being what it is, do you know what I mean? And then I was like, oh, thankful Sinatra's doing Monday. Yes.
Yeah, I won't be here Friday.
No, that's fine. That gives me plenty of time to get my shit in one sock. I'm still fucking tired, dude. Do you know what? I mean, it's Super Bowl Sunday, right? And I'm at the pub, and I'm like, oh, brilliant, right? It starts at 11:30. I get to watch it at the pub for half an hour. No, they didn't want to put it on. I went, go on, it's the fucking Super Bowl. They got we're closing in half an hour. Just fucking follow it on your phone or something. So I was sat there on a fucking betting app, watching the stupid little graphics, little arrows go back and forth. Okay, fine. It's all right, because I'm going to get back, and then I'm going to find a perfectly legal way of watching it, and everything's going to be fine. Get back, my internet's been shut off.
Oh.
Yep, didn't come on until 11 o'clock this morning.
Jeez. I have seen the thing Sanute's pleased over. No, you haven't, Valine, but I talked about the new truck on here already. I sent you a picture of that, didn't I?
You didn't send a picture, no.
Well,
unless you did it over the weekend.
No, today was my first day back at the gym in 2 weeks. And, you always get a little worried. Maybe I'm...
Yeah. My gains.
Yeah, maybe my gains are way off. Maybe I'm not where I should be. Nope.
Nope. He's exactly where he should be, guys.
I threw... it's a bench machine, so not a proper bench press, but the same motion, the same angle, all that stuff. 360 for 3 reps. I was like, oh, nicely done, me.
I'll say you sent me a photo of it. I'm set up counting the slabs. Does that say 45? Holy shit.
Yeah.
4 of them on each arm? What the fuck?
4 wheels. Yeah, like, oh, yeah. I've been elated about that all day.
Yeah. Do you think you're going to feel it tomorrow, though?
I hope so.
No, like in a bad way. Oh, shit, that truck looks shiny.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
USAID was paying for Drunkle's internet. Oh, why was that so quiet?
Maybe, yeah, maybe it was, yeah.
Oh, we're going to continue the thing over here on the Stream Boss changes. Every 10th one gets a 3D trinket till we're out. And a 3D printed trinket, I should say, not just like a 3D picture.
Is that how you're going to run out?
And...
Copy-paste, motherfucker.
And it's NFT'd. And any Stream Boss any Stream Boss take over 250,000 HP gets one of the range paintings that Shelly and I did with bullets and paint and glitter. It's fucking cool. We filled up water balloons with paint and shot at a canvas that was behind the water balloons. It looks awesome.
I'm glad you said canvas.
I'll bring up a picture of him in a second. 0 for 5. Ahoy hoy, Sin.
Huh?
How does a Jew make... No, sorry. Does a Jew make coffee? Yes, he brews.
Ah, okay. All right.
Okay.
I was just expecting that to go in a different direction, you know?
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's cleaner than I expected. And I'm down with that.
Yeah.
That's fine. I like a good clean joke.
Good. Thank you, Zero.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Here, let me pull this up here so we can... I'll take a look-see-poo. These are the paint... Oh, yeah, let me share it to you, too. I always forget to share it to the Discord.
I like a painting. You can make it like a quite abstract painting by shooting through a person with a canvas behind them.
Yeah, there they are. You can see bullet holes, water balloons. Some of them have glitter that were little glitter containers that we shot. I try to make a heart there.
Oh, that's amazing. That's going to go straight on the refrigerator, Sin.
You think? Thank you.
Yeah.
But that's for anybody who takes Stream Boss over 250k HP. They're fun. Oh, I think I hear a polydub. Hello, sir.
Hey,
What's going on, buddy? How are you?
it's cold outside.
Dude, I woke up in the middle of the night last night.
Is he gonna sing?
Freezing.
Oh man. Yeah, I hear you. I've developed the world's first fully winterized form of allergies. I don't know what the hell's going on. My nose has been running for like a month, running like it stole something. I'm sick of it.
Oh, damn it. I was just about to go, well, you better catch it. Damn it.
It is it is definitely cold and flu season. I can feel like my body's fighting something off.
Oh man, absolutely. I feel like crap, but I'm here and happy and bells on and yay, it's got back.
Oh, I'm glad you're here.
Heated mattress topper, guys.
Snoot's truck does have a name. It's Gunter.
Tructimus Prime?
No, Gunter. The last truck was
Oh, just
Gunter. This
Gunter.
one's Gunter. I'm
Okay.
going through all of the Ice King penguin names till we get to Orgalork.
Okay. I see, I just call them all Roach.
People should name their fucking vehicles after Autobots, man. It's a good point.
I learned today that apparently Bumblebee was black.
Well, Jazz was clearly black, but Bumblebee?
That was exactly what the follow-up was as well. 'Cause I was just like, what how can a fucking Transformer be black? Oh, have you never heard of Jazz? I went, shit. All right.
Jazz
As
and
twins.
The boombox. What was his name? Spoken rhymes.
Sonic
not-
Wave.
It wasn't obviously it wasn't Soundwave.
Shockwave. Soundwave.
No. It wasn't Shockwave.
Riot.
Fuck.
Blast-
What the hell was his name?
Soundwave.
Blaster. That's right. I was going to say reparations, but yeah, it's
I'm just
Blaster.
reading
Martin Luther King.
What'd you think of the superb owl last night, Drunksley?
I haven't seen it.
Oh. Did you see
I
the
was
halftime show?
all I could follow. I was just following on a fucking. No, I've not seen that.
Dude.
Man, all I could do was I had nothing but my mobile data, and I've not got a lot of that. So I'm like managing to keep up with updates and shit like that. I've got the memes, but all I've got is memes. I had to piece shit together like fucking MacGyver making a device to escape prison.
Oh, Kendrick is gonna get sued again.
I mean, but the thing, like Drake suing Kendrick is just like, you might as well just make a video of you crying and send it to him, you know?
Yeah.
And that was part of Kendrick's opening. He's like, I want to play their favorite song, but you know they love to sue.
Mm-hmm.
And he did it, man. The entire fucking Super Bowl stadium chanted A minor.
Yeah. Yeah. Say Drake. Yeah.
And then he
I got
had
the
this
memes.
on. It is an A minor music on his necklace.
See, I think we can all agree that is the A from Amazon.
Like I don't know. I don't know how Drake can show himself in public after this.
I was impressed. I mean, fucking after doing all of this, he did it in fucking flared jeans, which I never thought I'd see again.
You did get a Dude Valentine, Valine, that's true. You kind of did.
You had Serena Williams.
Drake's ex-girlfriend,
Drake's
crip
ex.
walking.
What's the fucking some other bitch? Caesar, I've never heard of, which apparently is another one of Drake's bitches, ex-bitches.
You guys are in charge for a second. I'll be right back.
Mark.
I mean, look, I was there for it. It's just my internet wasn't there for it, Polly. So I'm gonna have to spend the evening catching up. All I could do was watch fucking shit that I'd already when I didn't have the internet for about 2 weeks. Not that long ago, I went to the pub and I downloaded a load of fucking TV shows from Amazon Prime onto my tablet, so at least I had something to watch. So I did actually manage to watch the first 2 seasons of Invincible before starting on season 3. So I did use my time well.
Have you started season 3 yet?
I have not started season 3 yet.
Oh,
That is
it's so
happening after
good.
this show. It's happening after.
It is so good.
How many episodes are out?
3 now. They're
Okay,
doing
cool,
the
cool,
weekly
cool, cool,
gimmick.
cool. Yeah, I'm down with the weekly gimmick, man. 'Cause
I'm not.
Thursday midnight it comes out. I'm like, oh, I'm going back. I'm watching Invincible. Nice.
I'm not. I want it all at once. Stop. If you're a subscription service, just put it all out there. You have it already.
It's true, but what I like is on Friday, for instance, we go, oh, did you see the new Invincible? Whereas if it all came out at once, it'd be like, oh, yeah, I've seen it all. And you wouldn't,
Don't
you know.
be racist. I am a building.
The quality of conversation wouldn't be there, like with Game of Thrones coming out on, Sunday nights. People on Monday morning were talking about it around the water cooler.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't need the interaction. I just watch it myself.
I do. I need the interaction. And the good news, right, is not. And this is how it's been going for the past couple of times. Once Invincible finishes, do you know what tends to come out afterwards?
The Boys?
The Boys.
That's not going to be out till next year, isn't it?
No, it's probably going to be summer this year.
Yeah, it's still a ways off.
Well, there's also Gen D as well. That might pop out at some point as well. I mean, I heard rumors today of Ted Lasso season 4 starting filming. I don't know how I feel about that.
Shelly's been watching Severance. She says that's pretty good.
I've heard good things. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a go. Mark Smart says Twitch watch along. Boys night!
If you're looking to buy a new asshole, come down to Crazy Dave's Discount Blast House. What?
Oh, no.
Where you can walk out with a new asshole as quick as a gunfire. It's got a friend that don't smash the like button? No problem. Shotgun shells, and I don't discriminate. All right, Steve Dave.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Dipshits. Fuckers.
I think, thank you. It's slightly threatening, but it'll play.
We're down with that. We're down with slightly threatening.
Oh,
yeah.
Holy shit. That's what you got for Valentine's, Malene?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking nice, isn't it?
Holy fuck. She got a Sig Legion. I mean, wow. All right. Okay. I'm going to assume that you loaded that one magazine, that it didn't actually come with a magazine with live ammunition in it out of the box.
Huh.
You see, Drunkle?
No. Why would I be seeing? Why would I be seeing what's on your screen?
Oh, fuck.
See, the Swiss didn't really ever produce anything worth much. I mean, they got the Swiss
Hobby
Guard,
knives.
hobby knives. They got some pretty good cheeses. Cuckoo
Yes.
clocks are okay.
Okay, they're like the Rolls Royce of timekeeping hardware.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty. I gotta say they're pretty nice. They got a lot going on. No one else came up with cuckoo clocks, and they got 6-hour firearms, which are pretty great. Like other than that, it's really just bad social planning and Calvinism. There's not much to say.
Oh, yeah, there it is in the Discord. That is damn nice, too.
I know. That's like holy shit. That's I don't have a Legion.
Me neither. I just have my little P365, which is still nice.
I don't have none. I got 227, and so 45 for the win. Am I right? But still,
I don't know.
So Drunkle, they got like the regular line of like 6-hour pistols. Then they have this elevated line called Legion, and the symbol is the
it's a chevron. I can see. Yeah.
Yeah, the little single chevron of the Spartans. Sig doesn't miss on their marketing, man. They really know how to like grab your attention and make it. You want this, and it's like, yeah, I do.
That's how when you go out for Valentine's Day, that's love.
Yeah,
I've been drinking Celsius energy drinks, and they're pretty good. I like the Celsius, but I'm just
you're more of a Fahrenheit guy.
I'm looking at the nice. I'm looking at the can right now, and it says gluten-free, kosher, and certified vegan.
Right, so there's no meat chunks in your energy
I was going to
drink.
say, is gluten-full, non-vegan energy drinks a thing? Am I drinking the wrong brand?
You'd be surprised, actually, the amount of fucking gluten and, not necessarily animal chunks, but there's certainly some animal products that go into a lot of beverages. I knew a vegan girl in my third year of university. We'd go for a drink at the student union bar after rehearsals, and all she could have was a toffee flavored cider because that was the only one that was vegan friendly.
What are they? What are they putting in energy drinks that make them non-vegan?
Pork.
For what?
It's a thickening agent. I don't know. Some kind of. I want to say the word emulsifier. I don't think it means what I think it means. Oh, I don't listen to hip hop.
An emulsifier. Hold on. I watched Alton Brown.
It just sounds right though, doesn't it? Like a meat-based emulsifier.
That doesn't sound right. It sounds.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't sound. It does. I don't think meat causes things to emulsify. Is it causes something to spread out throughout a product and not be able to mix? Like peanut butter doesn't have oil settle on the top, or isn't that what an emulsifier means?
I have no idea.
Yeah, but in this case, it's made of meat.
That doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, well, hang on.
There's
Vegans don't make any
meat-based
sense.
dyes, aren't there?
Are there?
I think
There's
so.
a lot of bug-based dyes.
That's true. That I know. I mean, I was really blown away that there's pork and a lot of cheap Jello.
Yeah, I mean that's your gelatin.
Mm-hmm. And then somebody said, "Well, how do you think they get head cheese?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, good point. Another reason I don't eat head cheese."
I mean, head cheese is something very different in my mind. What's head cheese?
The big block of clear
not
gelatin with
circumcised dudes
meat
get.
chunks in it. You know
Oh, like you're getting a pork pie. Yeah, okay.
what? No, what? Don't tell me that every time I've heard a Brit or an Aussie say a pork pie, they meant a fucking chunk of head cheese.
No, head cheese is what not circumcised dudes get.
Thank you. That is exactly what I think of when you say it. I mean, Advocatus loves a bit of head cheese. It's kosher.
I feel gross saying it, so I could.
Yeah.
And there's advocates saying head cheese is good, though.
Just the words on the head. Fine. That's a fine word. Describes a lot of things. Cheese, again, very descriptive
think I'm
word.
kidding? Okay,
Nourish the two meat.
Do you know what you call head cheese? Is a more formal name? Ass pick.
What?
I'm not even kidding. I wish I was making that up, but it's true.
Yeah,
Remember the game they used to play? Is it meat?
Yes.
Or what meat is it? I forget the
Something
exact
like
title. Yeah, there was a lot of ass pick in there. You know, like meat floating in gelatin. You know. Oh no, that was the name of the game. Is it Jello?
Yeah. Yeah, I had a nightmare about that the other day.
Yeah, because in the 70s, people like mixing everything with meat and Jello.
Jello.
It was, yeah, abacus right there. It's like ASPIC, aspic. It's a horribly named set of fucking food, if you can call it food.
Sin, how are you going to say that's gross when you call Ozempic smegmatude? Because the word looks like it should be smegmatude. I forget what the actual word is, but it looks like the word smegmatude. There's an L in there somewhere.
Sounds like something they'd say on fucking Red Dwarf.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
I know references.
Smeghead. So they're like fucking. Smeg ended up being a brand of fucking kitchen appliance, didn't it? You could get like a Smeg refrigerator, a Smeg fucking washing machine.
I've never been okay with products named Cuisinart.
I love my Cuisinart.
Well, the products are great. It's that name that's not so good.
I don't know, Cuisinart. It sounds like a painting made on Cinco de Mayo. This just got a Mexican feel to it, you know?
Cuisinart.
It sounds like a little racist.
Well, yeah, but only a little bit. Like it's more pastiche than parody, you know? Like it's Mexican-based art. Like what you did with your paint and your bullets.
It's American-based art.
It sounds Mexican, though.
And if you want to get one of these things and stream stream boss,
if you want some Cuisinart,
if you want some American art, stream boss of 250,000 points or higher, we'll get you one of these in the mail.
Yeah.
s-
Or just screenshot it now.
Call to Krill and Knight of the Diamond Spoon both got one. And more than happy to send out more. But we do have some schnews if you would like to get to that.
Woohoo!
I think that's probably a good idea, actually. Yeah.
This
is a
do you think
news-based
it's a good
show.
idea?
I do.
It's a good idea.
I can't believe, by the way,
It's a
Lady
great
Montesales
idea.
a little while ago named the tapes that are inside of the boombox and inside of Soundwave. Remember?
Oh, I'm not naming the tapes.
No.
Yeah. She actually named them Laserbeak and hold on, I got to scroll back up to see it. I was impressed. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Those were the names.
Alan, hello.
Cuisinart.
Alan.
One of them was called Alan, yeah.
Yeah,
the tape,
of course.
famous tape, Alan.
Yeah.
Rave Griv, Rumble Laserbeak, and Rava Griv.
See, that sounds Mexican.
I am
Well, when
so
you say
glad the Transformers
Rava Griv,
came
yeah,
out in the early 80s, you know? Like, seriously, can you imagine if they came out now? They'd be... Seriously, Soundwave would
do.
be...
They keep coming out now.
reparations and... Well, yeah, but we just don't want that. It's just, you know...
The fucking trailer for
Optimus would be
Transformers
Oppressor
1.
Maximus, you know? Like, no one wants that.
All the fucking Megatron would be white for some reason.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
All
Got a
right.
big pointy head on him. I hated that trailer for Transformers 1, the animated one. It was just,
Ravage. Okay.
just shut the fuck up. Do you know what I mean? It was just full of just those stupid little one-liners that you get in all of these shows that try and do like jokes. Like the Avengers were fine films, but guys, could you stop fighting every 5 minutes just to fucking joke with Captain America or something? Do you know what I mean? Like you're in a battle. Could you stop? And they kept doing this as well, like, you know, as like fucking the big fucking beast comes over the horizon or something, and fucking one of the Transformers looks at another and goes, guys, that's not good. Shut up! Why? Why is that gonna be in every film? That's not good. Like people are there like punching each other on the shoulder in the cinema. Oh my god! He said it! Write a fucking film.
Guys, please
You know,
smash the like button. Share it out all on your social media. Streamlabs down below if you want to support. I gave you the rundown on all the little gimmicks we're doing right now till our stuff runs out. And Polly, did you watch this? The halftime show? Kendrick?
No.
Oh, just no explanation.
Baseball is best sports ball.
They
Well,
said
this was music.
this is how Drake's sitting at his house watching it.
Funny how? How am I funny? I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you? What the fuck are you looking at? What the fuck?
I forgot how much Goodfellow Otter, man. It's been a minute. You tell Steve Dave, thank you for the 1350 of the Goodfellow Otter. Good to see you, Otter. Are you coming back this Wednesday to the AAA meeting and near me yet? Yes, Wednesday I will be there, and with a full show, it'll have news and delights abounding. Abounding.
Advocata says Grimlock is the only Transformer you need to remember. Dude, the T-Rex
Oh, yeah.
Transformer? You're goddamn right, bud.
I forgot about him.
You're goddamn right. A fucking Optimus Prime riding on the back of Grimlock. Oh, man. My dick almost exploded.
I was always a Starfire fan, but that's me.
Yeah.
And it's funny. Somebody in my chat last night was talking about wanting to get their, I think it was their boyfriend, one of those auto-transforming toy transform. You know the ones I'm talking about?
Like a remote-controlled Transformer?
Yeah, but it transforms on its own and it talks
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
What?
It's-
Really?
Yeah, like it's fucking awesome.
Well, you want to get the robot from the Rocky films, you know? Happy birthday, Polly.
I can't believe you remember that. Yeah. Rocky had a robot. It's true.
I don't remember this.
That was, I only remember it because I just read about it the other day. Just a little film tidbit where it was actually the actor's birthday, and that was like a genuine surprise for him on set.
Even if I knew it was coming, I'd still be surprised. Like, my God, this is where we've gone. We're not
It's
at
a
like
robot
Rocky
with a
15.
cake. Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, we're on to Creed now, dude. Like we've spun off of Rocky.
I was watching this thing a few days ago, and they're like, "Here's Michael B. Jordan during the premiere of Creed 3," and I was like, "Wait, there's 3 of them? Fuck, I missed out on that, man. I had no
I
idea."
think there might be a fourth. Because Creed
Maybe a
3, he
fifth?
fought against Khan from Marvel.
Who?
Yeah, Creed 1 was him just, doing
Like,
doing Creed
Khan
shit.
Noonien Singh Khan?
Creed. No. I mean, it was just the guy who played Khan, but I mean, and this was like his last movie because it turns out
Cumberbatch?
he wasn't just punching people on set; he was also beating the fuck out of his girlfriend in New York as well. So that was his last film. The guy who played Khan in Marvel.
Ricardo Montalban?
Yeah,
Con.
yeah, Khan the Conqueror. You know, he was going to be the new big bad, but everything got cancelled because he's beating his girlfriend.
Oh, isn't his name Kang?
Do you know what? You're right. I've got Khan. I can't say Kang without smiling. Like we was.
It's Jonathan Majors.
That's Jonathan Majors. That was
Yeah,
Creed
Chad's
3.
screaming Kang too. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking? Is this some Star Trek gimmick? That's why I didn't say shit. Like, oh, they're just talking about Star Trek again. I'm gonna just go take a walk or something.
That was my bad. That was my bad, chat.
What was even the point of this?
We were talking about Rocky and the robot from Rocky. Happy birthday, Paulie. Because of the transformer that your friend wants.
So I just looked up Starfire, and there's like a vintage Hasbro toy. And it looks like a vintage Hasbro toy. Like it was originally white, but it's like so clearly yellowed, like it sat in the sun for way too
Aw.
long. It's
Oh,
great.
that's sad.
Yeah, you can tell it's an eBay toy. Like you see that certain shade of hazy yellow, and you're like, yeah, that was bright white plastic at one point. I know
Yeah.
that look.
I
You see, robots can age.
Yeah.
I have my figures kept in my studio now behind a blackout curtain against my wall.
Oh no!
Really?
Yeah, so no light is ever touching them.
The eyes of the public tarnish my goods.
After our 40K conversation there last time, it occurred to me, Todd McFarlane and Showtime, their high-end toys that they have, they're not toys, they're figurines.
Oh,
that are, really, really nice,
They're
hyper-detailed,
minerals.
articulated sculptures.
I
know.
had a couple of the Batman ones.
Nice. Oh, man, the
Had
Batman
past tense,
ones
I had
that
to sell 'em.
Sideshow did for Dark Knight Returns, where it looks like certain scenes from Dark Knight Returns. Oh, man, Batman rearing on the horse when power goes out through Gotham, so he goes down to the Wayne family stables and rides out on a horse. One of my favorite
Oh no
scenes.
way!
Yeah, man. And he actually rears up on the horse. Tonight, I am the law. And I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That's like the most testosterone-filled moment in all of comics. It's just
I
Well, yeah,
had,
but it could have been Grimlock, but it wasn't, was it?
before I had to trim the fat and sell all my excess stuff, I had the entire Last Night on Earth set.
How did no one look at Batman and go like he's got all his gadgets and shit, like if he does this with a cape it turns fucking bulletproof and fucking he's got ninja powers and this big old Batmobile and now he's got a horse. I'm starting to think this guy might be Bruce Wayne, guys. How the fuck did he get a horse in the middle of a city? This guy's got to be rich as hell.
yeah. Well, he's out in the Palisades, just outside of Gotham proper, but still technically within Gotham. That's how you can afford it, like out in the field. But
It's got some fucking branded logo on it as well, like the Wayne family crest or something.
yeah, all branded on the ass with his name for sure. It occurred to me though, the 40K, like why the 40K figurines on that detail of the larger size? If you get like Space Marines and Saint Celestine, that's what I was gonna say. Man, I'd buy a Saint Celestine. Hell yeah, that'd be awesome. They were like, a foot and a half tall.
Yeah.
You would want a Gray Knight that was a foot and a half tall, hyper detailed.
That would be fucking awesome.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Zira to the bat horse.
Zira is well within a small strike to take that out, and he'd be number 2 on the list. Subway surfing, a trend that is killing New York City kids at a higher rate than ever, and how the MTA can stop it. It's basically kids just trying to stand on the top of moving subway cars.
So how can the MTA stop it? Fences. Fences
By
on top
not
of trains.
letting kids stand on the top of subway
That would be
cars.
ideal, wouldn't it? Like, if you get up on the subway car, we're going to shoot you for your own safety. I don't know, man. I know kids do stupid shit, but there is a line. And I think this is it.
Why would you think this is a good idea? Natural selection. I suppose at a certain point you can't not stop natural selection, you know?
Yeah. The
Like,
thing is, this
some
the
kids
kid,
are bound and determined to play in traffic or try drink the stuff under the sink.
They always did. And they always will. And I just, that's the problem, taking care of himself. The thing is, he's holding a phone there. Do you know what he's playing on that phone?
Subway Surfer.
Subway Surfer. You know it. You know
I
it.
do.
So how long in before that game gets removed from the Google Play Store?
It won't. It probably makes too much money.
Yeah, what's a couple of kids dying
Yeah,
when you're making
Google's
that kind of
100%
cash?
willing to sacrifice some inner city kids to make a few bucks.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Drunkle, she did the thing. I gotta mute the output audio. Lady Gaga gives an emotional performance on Bourbon Street to honor the victims of the terror attack. This one goes out to all of the murdered victims of the terror
Subway
attack.
Surfers.
Rah, rah, rah. She did the fucking thing. This has been a meme since the old GPP days, and she fucking did the thing.
That proves, Lady Gaga, we know you're watching.
She watches.
That proves
yes.
it. Well, I'm sure that brought the families of the victims much comfort.
I wanna roll, man. This one, it goes out to all those poor souls killed in the terror attack. I wanna
You're either a Beatles fan or an Elvis fan. You know that kind of comparison that people will make. There's only Beatles people and Elvis people.
Yeah.
On that basis, I'd be an Elvis person.
Didn't she recently play a terrorist in New York though? In
Joker 2? It's kind of a reach,
Yeah.
but I guess I could see it.
She's not a bad actor, though. That's the thing.
No, she's not. She's not at all. But like in terms of the
she's
music,
not an
man,
actress,
it's
she's
like,
an
yeah,
actress.
I know Madonna, and you ain't her.
Yeah.
You know Madonna?
Well, not personally, but
Fucking hell.
Pretty
It's
happy about
probably
that.
like
Still
knowing
tells me
one
you
of the
wouldn't get along with
witches from Left 4 Dead 2. She is old, man.
oh yeah, I'm not. Usually, artists wait for other artists to be dead before they completely live out their career as if it's their own. Whoa.
Ooh, boy.
Mr. Blue Sky.
Thankfully,
Raven
Madonna
Party
doesn't
4.
watch this show.
Thank you, Mr. Blue Sky. Much appreciated there, bud. Valve bans all forced in-game ads from Steam titles.
Yes, good. Good.
This is very good.
We love it. None of that fucking watch this ad to continue playing bullshit. Good guy, Steam.
And it's like they're just not allowed to be on Steam if they're going to put ads in their games.
How does
no posters
how do
for
they
cup
keep doing
noodles in the back at all? Like nothing?
Nothing.
Oh.
Because
Steam
game
keep doing
companies
this?
were like, this is what we're going to do. You have to be online to play our game. And if you're online, we're running ads in your game, whether it's stuff like that or, non-skippable 5-second ads. And Steam's like, not here, you're not.
It truly is the master race, isn't it? PC now. It just keeps getting better and better.
It is beautiful, honestly.
And Steam they're unstoppable. They just go no. And they go, well, we are. And they go, well, if you are, mate, you're not going to be on our platform.
Yeah, you can go
Off
over
you
to
fuck.
Epic with all 7 people over there.
Right? Any other fucking company, this would be the death of them. But Steam just goes from strength to strength. I don't know how they keep doing it. I love them.
I think it's because they have such a hold on computer like they are the top thing in gaming.
Yeah.
Writ large, but computer there is no competitor to Steam.
They've tried, but no.
Maybe not competitor, but hey, man, GOG for the win. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, Like,
no,
GOG's
GOG
great.
and stuff. That's like saying that Yahoo is a competitor to Google.
No, I get it. I hear it. It's more Bing than anything. But yeah, I hear you.
But even with Epic, right? It's still giving out a free game every month, and it's still nowhere. It's not even on the same fucking level as Steam.
Yeah,
They're trying so hard. They could be like, right, do you know what? Every fucking game on Epic is free now, and it still wouldn't get as many users as Steam has.
PlayStation started doing that too. But they give 3 games a month away for the PlayStation Plus subscribers.
Yeah,
Still not even fucking close.
no, Microsoft are doing that, but the games release one Xbox One game and one Xbox 360 game every month for free. And they would give you a heads up as well, like in 3 months, this is what you can expect. And still nowhere near as big as Steam. And this is fucking Microsoft.
But here's the thing, though, is these other platforms, they don't have sex with Hitler.
That is true.
They don't have Lonely Man's Delight, or whatever Polly called Honey Pot that I played.
Dude, I played House Party the other week.
Dude, that game is so fun.
I forgot about that. But I don't know. It's weird. John Troxon and I waffled. Steam for the win. Fuck GOG. It's like, whoa, man. I was just like shouting out the Art old school game reserve. I did.
Dude, why have you got the hatred for GOG, man? It's one thing to say, oh, it's not as good as Steam, but you're like, fuck GOG.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a competitor, and it's like, yeah, no, they're not. Like Divine Petulance, you're right. I'm not saying they're a competitor. It's just I'm like, fucking GOG for the win, because like that's where the fun old school games are at that are all optimized. So
why do you hate Steam so much, Polly? Jeez.
Yeah, do you not want to have sex with Hitler? What's wrong with you?
I don't understand cheering on GOG, man, or on cheering on Steam. That's like, yeah, man, Google's the best, and it's like, don't cheer on the monster company that owns everything. That's not cool.
But they're not a monster company. That's the thing. They could be, but they're
company.
not. They are good because they've just banned all forced in-game ads. You see fucking Google doing that?
Please don't
Never.
let these words come back to bite me in the ass.
Yeah, come on, Steam. We know you're listening, Steam.
Think about what they're saying no to. They're saying no to something that pisses off their customer base, but doesn't provide them with money. Why wouldn't they say
I'm
no?
sure they would get a cut of it. There's no way they would facilitate the ads to be shared out without getting something out of it.
Well,
yeah, but the extent of their facilitation comes to listing the game. That's it.
The thing is, it's not like Steam would lose any users over it anyway, even if they said yes to it. It's not like people are, all right, that's the fucking last line. That's the last straw. I'm not using Steam anymore. No one would stop using Steam over forced in-game ads because everywhere's doing it.
Does anyone else have a Steam Deck? No, but when they first came out, I heard they were kind of shitty. Have they gotten better?
I think there was a bit of an overheating problem, which has since been resolved. I mean, they're what, 2 years old now? Maybe 3? Oh, still quite expensive.
Are they? I'm looking it up right now. Steam.
I think they're looking at Steam Deck
$400. Oh, that's eBay. Let me look on Steam.
But that's when
that
they come in.
Climax just fell right off hard, didn't it?
$400.
They come in and now they're
$400 for 256 gigabyte. What the fuck?
They're in the handheld market as well now. Like, fucking do it, Valve. Do it.
Yeah. No. Nope. I don't want one that bad.
No, I know you got a PC, haven't you? But
yeah, I've got the thing in front of me.
If you could do the thing like with the Nintendo Switch where you can connect it up to your television and play it on the big screen. Oh, now you're talking, Valve. Write that down.
The Switch was such a hit, too. All of my kids have a Switch. You know how often it gets hooked up to my TV anymore?
No, not
never.
I think that was a big lockdown thing as well, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Because you couldn't... I wanted the proper Switch. Not like, your shitty, you one which is just a block of plastic, but the one where you could like remove the controllers and go and sit on your sofa and shit like that. And they were just sold out around the world. You just couldn't get one during lockdown. So I still haven't played Animal
that
Crossing.
point. She's like, yeah, I really wanted the one with the separable controls, but no one ever separates the controllers. And Zelda was there. He's like, yeah, no, never.
Yeah, you do, because you hook it up to your television, you take the control, and you go and sit on your sofa on the other side of the room with the controllers.
Not for a short while.
Lonely Man's Delight.
Yeah, you cast it. From what I hear, I don't own one. It's just you cast it a few times and you use it as a console you got it all hooked up and whatnot. But then, because the little controllers suck, you end up buying like a universal controller off of Amazon to play on it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then,
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
all that jazz. But it doesn't take very long for you to do what Sin says, where you're just like, no, it's just a device handheld.
Yeah. Now, I have...
Play Animal Crossing, man.
I'm not a big handheld gamer. I'm not a big gamer. Fucklesnuck, Steam is a great service, and GOG is nice for pre-patching games to run on modern Windows with zero DRM policy is very nice, too.
Woo! Very true.
Thank you, Fucklesnuck. We are $4 away from the death of Zero. $2 away from the death of Zero. Sorry. And the next stream boss. Let's keep it moving. 20-year-old Morgan Kirby arrested on conspiracy to sell more than 46 pounds of meth.
Right. First of all, smash.
Yeah.
The large quantity meth dealer? Smash?
Yeah,
Well,
she'll probably
I mean,
pay
just
you off to
with
be
a name
quiet
like-
about it, too.
With a name like Kirby, you know she's got some sucking power, you know? It's 46 pounds of meth. Is that a lot of meth?
That is quite a lot of meth.
I had a fun fact the other day, a meth-based fact.
No?
Following the show Breaking Bad, a lot of meth chefs started dyeing their shit blue.
Did they really?
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me, honestly.
No, it doesn't.
Man caught driving over 130 miles per hour said he wanted to get home to see his cat, the police say.
Wow.
Why?
That guy buckled under the pressure of coming up with a story, didn't he? What happened to, like, my wife is pregnant and I'm trying to, my father's going to die soon.
I
My
have
cat.
diarrhea.
Something.
That was, I remember that one.
I
This
got
is
my
such a-
medications at home and I'm going to die without it. Something. What the fuck, man? Your
Why
cat?
is this the crime that white people get, in the newspaper for? Like, why does this have to be a white guy?
I did put those two back to back for a reason. Norwich, Connecticut, via Gray News. A man was arrested in Connecticut over the weekend on DUI charges, reckless driving, after troopers say they caught him speeding at over 130 miles an hour.
God damn.
When asked why he was speeding so fast, troopers said the driver identified himself as 20-year-old Logan, said he wanted to get home to see his cat.
Wow.
The
Now you're
trooper
not.
caught up with the Kia sedan.
Okay, all right.
They can go that fast?
Apparently.
That was his car on meth?
He was released on $500 bond.
Wow.
That was probably the most intelligible thing in his drunken stupor speech. Why were you speeding? My foot was heavy in the car and I didn't want my cat. Yeah, that's.
We just said cat at the end of it. They went, okay, well, just write
The
down
cop went,
cat.
okay, cat, got it. It's-
$500. He's gonna get over to go, see his cat, stroke his cat. Hello. Do you know how much fucking money you cost me today?
Brittle bone, fuck.
DeepSeek is sending unencrypted data to the Chinese servers as its iOS app suffers from multiple severe security flaws.
It's okay. You read Logan a second ago and said Liz, so you're having one of those days, aren't you? What's going on with DeepSeek? I hear about it a lot, but I've heard about it so much that I go, oh, do you know what? Fuck it. And I skip
Everything
by
I've
anything
heard,
that says
it's
DeepSeek.
just all bad from the top down. They try to make a Caro Soldier for $190. Did that do the trick? It certainly did, bringing us to $5 Stream Boss Wars with number 2 on the list. Thank you, Caro Soldier, for $5 Stream Boss War time. Yeah, it's supposedly very bad. I don't know the full detail, the ins and the outs of it, but it's basically just an AI that rips all of the data from you.
No, so just AI then.
Since dyslexia is coming back. Apparently today it is.
Yeah. Oh, well, fuck DeepSeek then.
Yeah.
Well, you know, so DeepSeek, you drunk, you say you heard a lot about it. Yeah, everyone did. It's like they're all content creators of a certain sort that, you know, the real story, the one thing about DeepSeek that you've never heard coming up in your recommendations is they all on the same memo list of what to talk about, the subject matter. It's like 1 month ago. Yeah, I suddenly was inundated with information about Google's quantum computer Willow. Like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah, and that's I just start skipping over it then. If it's got the word DeepSeek in it, I just stop reading.
Yeah, it's just one of those
subject
things
matter moves like that. It's annoying.
Kira Soldier, I got my Switch during a trip to my Heb Plus. Heb Plus. Is that a store? The manager remembered what I was looking for, won back in August, best $400 I ever spent. I'm just not that big of a gamer. Like, I bought Zach bought me a PS5. And I could justify that because I had one before. I liked the PS5 games. I sit down and I play that when I can. But I can't justify like a handheld. I don't see myself like laying in bed playing the Switch, you know? And Donkey Punch
gay
for
for
$5. It is a little gay for me.
The way you just described it, it's like, you know, your hair and ponytails and, you know.
Slippered foot up in the air.
Yeah.
It's a Doris Day on my Switch. Donkey Punch for $5, taking the Stream Boss for number 3, says time to start the party. Thank you, Donkey, and it is indeed time. Oh, I always keep. God damn it. Yep, time to start the party. Donkey for $5. God, why do I keep clicking the wrong thing? $5 Stream Boss Wars. Rachel Ziegler's Snow White early box office projections. Eyeing continued downward trend for live-action Disney remakes. Duh.
Well, did they have to put the word eyeing in the headline with her right underneath it?
This movie looked fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
no one wanted it. No one asked for it. No one went, do you know what? Let's have Gal Gadot, who's a terrible actress, by the way.
yes.
And a woman whose eyes live in different time zones.
Here's Snow White. And here's the evil queen who's jealous of her looks.
Mirror on the wall.
Why?
Who is the
You Gal
fairest?
Gadot.
Who? This is the evil queen jealous of Snow White.
You Wonder Woman.
And here's Snow White.
I am
Get the
going Gal
fuck outta
Gadot
here.
any day. Any day. Over Snow White. I'm going Gal Gadot every single day of the week.
I think the obvious, you know, kind of got by all of the people. You know, fairest means whitest, right? I don't think they realize that.
Oh my God, it does.
Uh-huh.
Holy
Do they
shit.
really want like a Latina girl acting as a servant as well? Was that?
It's
Did
like,
they do
who's
that
the
on
fairest
purpose?
one of all? Okay, well, it's not Rachel there because, you know, but it's not you either, olive-skinned delight. Like, you know,
Olive-skinned
I mean-
delight.
I'm just saying. Like,
You are not a
neither of you are
croissant with
fair.
cheese.
I mean, she's called Snow White. It's not that deep, is it?
Yeah,
Like, you've not
exactly.
got-
Like, she's
there's
so
no
white
hidden
because
meaning.
she's so fair. That's always been the thing of the fairy tale. She's extremely light-skinned, yeah, and
And of course,
they
fairy tale
kind of
means
missed that
whitey
point,
story.
every one of them. That was one of the funniest lines in all of fucking Star Trek. The original series, there's this disease that goes across the ship where they all act like they're drunk. And Sulu's running around being a swashbuckler pirate. He runs onto the bridge and grabs Uhura and goes, "I'll protect you, fair lady." And she goes, "Sorry, neither," and pushes him away.
That is good.
Why does this have ads? What is happening? Canadian
Because
Reverend.
it's not run by Valve.
That's true. Canadian Reverend tells Christians to stop calling Jesus Savior because it offends people.
Episcopal?
No. Is he doing a sermon with the devil in the background as well?
I think that is photoshopped in, but
Good, yeah, a bit on the nose otherwise, isn't it?
Him and the so-called fake bishop from the National Cathedral are, you know, in cahoots. Let's spread woke Christianity, even though nobody likes it or cares what you're saying.
Well, I mean, people are offended by Christianity anyway, so fuck it.
Yeah,
Saint
I did.
Miguel says no, that's Soros.
Yeah. Somebody should have yelled at this fat weirdo. Christ is the Redeemer. Fuck you. It's true.
I thought that was a statue. Thank you very much. You tell him Steve Day for the 450 and a stray bird strut. He says, I'm a little late, but I think Snow White is the first movie where I'm cheering for a poison apple. Very good, Steve Day.
That's pretty good. Let's keep it moving. $5 Stream Boss War is on. We are on 3 out of 10. We are looking for that magic number 10. Federal employees getting fired for refusing the vaccine. Democrats happy. Federal employees getting fired for wasting taxpayer money. Democrat unhappy. That pretty much sums up the Friday show.
Yeah, it's still to this day perplexing me. No one's been able to explain why it's a bad thing. Look, Musk, he's doing he's trimming the fat. He's shaving some money. That money can go elsewhere. How is it a bad thing that it's being shown to you on paper how you've been getting screwed for years and that that's going to be sorted out? No, it's a bad thing.
Well, I mean, and he's not even doing it. He's, naming the things. He's the headhunter, right? Like, he doesn't have the authorization to cancel anything, only by virtue of the authority of serving at the pleasure of the president. You get this, but why are they targeting him? Because he's literally the receipt publisher at this point. That's not good. He's bringing all the receipts.
He's doing it under a right-wing government, just like in Argentina with our boy El Loco.
Afuega.
He just went,
Afuega.
take it all down and rebuild it, right? Go, this department gone, this department gone, this department gone. And which is because Argentina's been fucking in a recession for since Jesus was around. This is what they need, but because he's a fucking right-winger, it's a bad thing and he's literally Hitler.
You know what's crazy is that you're not wrong in what you're saying, but you're kind of wrong in a classical sense. Like, it's not actually very right wing.
I mean, it's typically
it's typically conservative. Like, right wing doesn't mean necessarily small government. I mean, take a look at original right wing fascism, like the Fascista Party of Italy. It was huge. It was a massive bureaucracy. They literally employed everything within the state, nothing without the state, is the saying of fascism. Okay, so what is he doing? Well, he's doing classical conservatism. Like, the New York Democrat Trump is doing classic conservatism, small government. It's incredible. It took someone who's not a right winger in an American context to be an actual American conservative, slash the hell out of government, like Drunkel's saying. Yeah, it's very strange timeline we're in, man.
It's matter. I mean, for the fucking 2016 to 2020, people online were going, no, right, it's all broken, tear it all down. Well, now he is. And you're like, well, this is wrong. Take it down, rebuild it. It's rotten from the inside. It's beyond fixing. You just need to remake it. But it was your idea. What?
That bad yet?
When it comes to spending, I think it definitely is.
It might be. And the people getting so mad about it kind of makes you look at it and go, why are you getting so mad?
Yeah, you clearly don't pay taxes. Why are you getting so fucking angry? Get a job, then we'll talk.
Here's something that I'm sure no USAID money was going to.
If they're old enough to get pregnant, they're old enough to make their own decisions about what happens with their bodies. Okay? And parents do not have the right to change that.
If they are old enough to get pregnant, they're old enough to make decisions about what happens with their bodies, and parents have no right to change that.
Really? Let's see if this guy thinks mandatory vaccines for teenagers is a good thing. Bet you he does.
Well, it's an are they saying parents? Because when they say
over 13.
Oh, okay. So he did say an age. Okay, cool. Thanks, guy.
Yeah, it was because he said if they're old enough to get pregnant, which is suggesting that he's on about a lower age. When he says parents have no right to change that, is he on about the parent to be or the parents of the pregnant teenager?
The parents of the child. But what he's talking about is trans kids.
Oh, okay.
He's not talking about forced abortion or forced birth.
I thought he was talking about abortion. He's talking about trans kids.
I assume he's talking about trans kids. Because that's
I
all
refuse to
these
say
people care
trans
about.
kids because it
doesn't seem right, does it? Like,
no, it's like when they talk about like gay children, and it's like, stop, no, that's not a thing. There's no
stop
gay
saying
or
dry
lesbian
water.
children. That's insane.
These words shouldn't go together.
No, I mean, if you haven't gone through puberty yet, don't tell me you're gay. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no. Sorry, dude, but talking about how 13-year-olds are having sex and getting pregnant is a way that they are bodily autonomous from their parents is really fucking weird.
It ain't a good look, is it?
No. And I think somebody should check his hard drive immediately.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just like someone should take out Donkey Punch. Are you really going to let this dude stay stream boss? Ugh.
Ew.
Democrat rep caught with over $30 million of nonprofit funds stashed in an offshore Cayman Island account.
Oh, yeah? You're giving it the old Father Ted. The money was just resting in my account before I moved it on. Funny how this hasn't been in the mainstream, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird.
You got Republicans, fucking cutting spending, and the Democrats reeing that Republicans are cutting spending, and look how much money this guy's got that he didn't earn.
Yeah, nothing will happen to him. True, and a bunch of people are like, yeah, Donkey Punch is a fine stream boss. All right. Okay, I guess you guys are just letting Donkey Punch stay.
That's how you feel? All right.
Yeah, I can't argue with that, can I?
No.
Now, we have some of the footage from
60 Minutes.
60 Minutes interview.
Yes, even I know what this is about.
And we're going to see a side-by-side from the actual answer to the edited edition.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
But it seems that Prime Minister Netanyahu is not listening.
We're not going to stop pursuing what is necessary for the United States to be clear about where we stand on the need for this war to end.
But it seems that
I tuned her out both times, honestly.
Yes, it's hard to follow, isn't it? Is 60 Minutes, is it supposed to be unedited?
No.
Is it not? Because it's just the title suggests, like, we have a 60-minute interview and this is it.
No.
Was it ever unedited?
Yeah. No, it was all edited.
Yeah.
No, but I mean,
it's never
in
not
the history
edited.
of the show.
It always has been. But what it is extremely telling, that they do release the raw interview of lots of different interviews. They did of J.D. Vance, after all. Wait a minute. Unprompted, without anyone asking, you released the full unedited interview of J.D. Vance? Why did somebody have to take you to fucking court and bitch forever before you released Kamala's full unedited footage? Tells you a lot.
It does. Tells us a lot more than her interview answers, anyway.
Well, somebody.
I'd be pissed if I was the interviewer.
Stream boss. Steve Dave
if I was
says,
the editor.
"Fuck you, donkey! You drunk, rabbit-looking, finger-licking, chicken-munching stream boss poser! Holy shit!
Damn!
Dude, you're gonna let him cut a fucking promo on you, donkey?
Holy shit!
Good
Say
Lord.
Drake.
I hear you. Oh, there's Steve Dave with number 4. Just a fucking powerhouse blowing through. Look at that. Wow. But I think we should all be grateful for being unburdened. Wait, what was her thing? Unburdened by what has been? Well, we're unburdened by what could have been.
As we think about the future, we must, as a society, as a country, invest in adaptation and resilience. And we have to understand these extreme weather occurrences are extreme, but they are increasingly less rare. As we...
That could have
And
been
I,
your
as president,
leader.
will announce the Department of Resilience beginning tomorrow.
Yes.
God, that would have been a terrible timeline.
We're declaring war on fire.
Yeah. Just these extreme weather occurrences are extreme.
Yeah, extreme.
Now, how do you sound like
But-
you're, you know, I'm willing to tell
We
you
think
anything,
about
but I
the
don't want to name specific policies you're going to be able to hold me to. We're going to invest in resilience, knowing that extreme weather and occurrences are less rare. And environmentalists go, woo, yeah, but she's never committed to anything. Amazing.
Don't think of it as like a disaster. Think of it as diversity of weather. And
Steve Dave
diversity
says send
is
that
our
to me.
strength.
Message me on Discord and I'll send it over to you.
Look, I'm annoyed how everything that occurs, it's even vaguely natural world associated, is now connected to environmentalism. Like wildfires in California. It's like those have been going on since, like,
Since California.
you know, when Indians still lived there before the fucking Central Americans murdered them all. Like, yeah, I'm just saying it happened. Okay, yeah, let's
Don't make it political, mate.
Well, it wasn't all Europeans stealing land. Everyone's been doing it. I'm just saying.
Wasn't
You know,
it?
like it's a
I was
wildfire.
told it
It's
was
been
all
going
the
on there
Europeans.
forever. The place gets dry. They have a dearth of rain, and there's hot winds that blow there in increasing amounts on some years other than others. There's a reason they got to do forest maintenance to lessen the likelihood of a fire.
It's
Come
literally
on.
a wild fire. It occurs
Yeah.
on its own.
And people are like, oh, well, this is global warming right now. I'm like, okay, I admit it's warm there right now, but that's because of the fires, not because of fucking, you know, your aerosol can.
Smokey the Bear's fucking bawling tears now, mate. Well, that Indian that cries every time you drop a bit of litter. Oh man, he's in the shower just fucking crying in the corner. What, did he have a name?
Smokey.
No, that was the bear.
Who are you talking about?
The Indian that shed a tear when you would drop litter.
Iron
yeah,
Eyes
he's-
Cody.
Oh, that's right. I was about to say that, you know,
His real
Giuseppe something, right?
Yeah, no,
You know?
he was an Italian actor. His real name
Yeah,
was
that's right,
Oscar
yeah.
something.
He's Sicilian as fuck, man.
It was like Oscar Giuseppe Aroni or some shit.
Oscar Wildfire.
Yeah, he was an Italian cat. Study: fentanyl crisis cost America $2.7 trillion in 2023 alone. That's not that shocking.
Has it cost that much?
Probably just right off the top, CPB and customs trying to get a hold of all of it.
Right.
And then medical cost, local people being cracked down on, police force, labor, fucking housing, jails, all that shit. That's not surprising.
Just let MOD.
Nah, you can't do that.
Not really allowed to, no, but you know, let's save some cash.
The
Put
fentanyl
the
crisis
funeral
is the
infrastructure.
number one. I'm pretty sure I'm saying this correctly. It was the number one killer of white young teenagers
All right, now we care. Right,
in 2023. So yeah, I think it's probably best to just cut it off right, nip it right in
It'd
the
be
bud.
nice, but I mean, how? The thing is,
Closing
just
the
take
border
such-
first
such-
off, because that's
such
where most
small
of it
amounts.
comes in.
Such small amounts have such a fucking, large effect.
And then you have to
it's
you
a
have to deal
fucking
with
terrible substance.
big pharma over prescribing painkillers, opiates,
Yeah.
because that's
Oh, no, when
where
they
the
do it, it's fine.
dependency comes from, is the opiate reliance from doctors and hospitals. Every time you go and, like, when I had my wisdom tooth pulled, they gave me fucking codeine. Like, you could have just given me the heavy milligram fucking acetaminophen.
Oh, I thought you were going to complain. Really? Like codeine, man. That's as light as it gets. I mean, that's lighter than Demerol. They might as well have
Oxycodone?
sent you off with well wishes.
No, they gave me
Polly would know.
they gave me oxycodone.
Oh, you said codeine. They give you Oxycontin. Okay, that's different.
Yeah. Sorry, oxy's with the acetaminophen in it. So like, I didn't need an opiate for my one wisdom tooth being pulled, but they gave it to me anyway. It's just, it is a vast over prescription of pain meds.
Well, that's an insurance thing, though, isn't it?
No, I paid out of pocket.
Oh, okay then, fair enough. What was it you called acetaminophen? What did you call it?
Acetaminophen.
No, but what did you call it before? Smeg.
Codeine.
Something.
Oh, semaglutide?
Oh.
No, it was Smeg something.
Smegmatude.
Smeg. Thank you.
That is not acetaminophen. The Tylenol is acetaminophen.
Well, I mean, yeah, Sean, thing is, like, once people like something, you can't stop them from doing it. I mean, it's just prohibition, but on another thing, isn't it? And that doesn't tend to work.
Yeah, but
if people want something, they'll always find a way.
It's deadly as fentanyl and prescription drugs.
No, but they are both pretty ubiquitous.
You know, I don't hear two people say that word the same way. I just noticed that recently. I say fentanyl. I hear fentanyl, which is not it because there's no O at the end of that word. It's TYL. So
that's just my accent there. That's
fentanyl. I say fentanyl.
Someone say, yeah. I kind of just mush it all together and drops it fentanyl. Like, you know,
fentanyl. There's no vowels in it. It's just fentanyl.
Yeah, no, you said it just the way I do. Fentanyl. Yeah.
That's it for now. That's a universal way. It's like the fucking the Wall Street ticker for it. Do you know? It says FTNL. Fentanyl.
No.
Invest in fentanyl now. Yeah, we're up 3 points.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. From the American Thinker, America must, can, and should renew its nuclear energy dominance. And I agree completely.
The technology's there as well now. See, you have not got to have these like massive fucking plants as well. You can have like fucking mini plants around the place now. The technology is there.
Yeah, dude, we have the technology. Like, there is no reason why we are reliant on coal energy. But you're not going to sell me 100%. On the climate crisis as the number one thing, killing Americans and making extreme and rare weather occurrences common and extreme.
Wildfires.
You're not going to sell me on that.
Trans kids.
There is no reason why we are not expanding our nuclear energy resources.
What I understand is like, okay, listen, SpaceX, listen, that's great. I mean, I'm more in favor of Luna than Mars, but whatever. Figure out how to make smaller, more efficient, less dangerous in the worst case scenario meltdown plants. Work on that tech. The American government, you want to subsidize people's research and so on. Okay, subsidize that research. Environmentalists say, oh, it's not green energy because what happens when you have like a meltdown and you have exposure of sources and so on. Spend the technology on that. The tech used to run atomic power plants is old. Develop new ones. It's still the best energy source. What the fuck? And clouds can't cover fucking atomic energy. They certainly work that way for solar. Just saying.
Greta says no.
Yeah, right. Greta says no.
It's Zobels for number 5. I'll grab that in a second. It like the perfect solution is right in front of us. And I saw a video that was pretty interesting. It was from a cat named Kyle Hill. And he talked about why he thinks nuclear energy is kind of like derided and denounced. And it's he said The Simpsons probably played a big part in it.
Do you know what? Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Like, it played part in it. I would say that the Fukushima or whatever the fuck atomic power plant didn't help. And
today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most infamous man-made disasters. Number 1.
The 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, the one that guaranteed women the right to vote, was ratified in 1920.
Yeah, Fukushima. Let me run through these. Gamergate, destroying the $5 stream boss war. I wrote an entire paper on nuclear power, nuclear waste, reprocessing spent nuclear fuel rods. France has a better nuclear waste program than we do. That's saying something. Yep. And Zol's for 5 saying to avenge my husband, then was immediately taken out by Gamergate with her great chance at vengeance. Thank you, Valine, and thank you, Zovels. It is right in Fukushima,
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. I think most people realize that Chernobyl was much more the fault of the state than the nuclear power itself.
I think it was run by literal fucking communists. Come on, they couldn't take a look at automobiles made by communists. Would you trust them to do anything?
Since the TV show came out, yeah, all right, people started realizing that. But before that, it was just no nuclear bad. Not that, you know, the place was made out of, you know, sold to the lowest bidder in order to construct it. So where the Simpsons came in and made everyone feel bad about nuclear power because of, I mean, look who's in charge of it, is this fucking idiot. Then another TV show came in and went, actually, no, this is what happened. Have you ever seen the TV show Chernobyl?
No.
Oh, okay, well, neither have I. I'm just guessing that's what happened.
You should watch it. It's pretty fucking good.
All right, so when I said, have you seen the TV show Chernobyl? And you elected not to say yes. What you meant was yes.
I just did. I just said yes.
I don't. Okay, it didn't come through.
It's like it's not that old. It's
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
2021 maybe.
I just imagine you were talking about some TV special from the 70s. Starring,
no.
You know, it was bad actors of Cagney and Lacey or something.
Oh, yeah? Oh shit! Wow, 2019 still feels like a year ago. Fuck me.
It was. It's only 6 episodes. It was an HBO miniseries, but it was it was pretty fucking good.
I heard it was quite compelling. Yeah.
And the science on it, from what I hear, it's solid.
One of those spoiler-free shows. You know how it ends.
Don't give away the ending.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna have a meltdown.
What's fun about it is the meltdown happens in the first episode, and then the rest of the series is them trying to clean it up.
Yeah.
And it goes over the weaponized incompetence, how they made the reactors with this glaring error on purpose because it was cheaper, and how the Soviet state covered it up. But yeah, Chernobyl, Fukushima, 3 Mile Island, all these things that happen probably scare the piss out of people.
Quite rightly.
But it's like, do you understand how rare this is as opposed to a transformer blowing up and knocking power out for 2 weeks?
Chernobyl's such an interesting thing. The elephant's foot is a terrifying thing. I mean, there's a type of fungus which has started growing inside the reactor, which feeds off of radiation. You can't tell me that's going to fucking work out well. And right, the elephant's foot itself, that's, you know, the shit that actually melted down, is so dense that in order to chip bits off, so people could study it, they had to shoot at it with fucking armored AK-47 rounds. That was the only fucking way they could chip any off.
It's probably the quickest and safest way too.
Yeah, do it from a fucking range, right?
Yeah.
And then you go and get it. You go and get the sample. Get a ball boy to do it.
Congress spent over $500 billion in expired programs last year without authorization.
We can't tell either. That's not a photo. That's actually a GIF. That's just how slow Mitch McConnell moves.
Animals around the reactor have began adapting to the radiation. That is terrifying.
Right? You got fucking glowing ass wolves and shit.
How? Because they have done it unchecked. These people were allowed to get away with anything they wanted to, because under the Biden administration, questioning the act of Congress and the Senate resulted in you getting a knock on your door from the FBI.
And now you know why the USSR ran the way that it did.
Yep, it's starting to come full circle, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Legacy. Ooh, excuse me. Unrelated, that burp made me think of it. You know what's back that I have fully enjoyed today?
Burping on a Monday?
The Shamrock Shake is back, baby.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember you said on Friday.
Hell yeah. I got me a Shamrock Shake, and good Lord, was that yummy. Valine,
You taste the mild mint.
You know what? I'm still a little bit leery about drinking out of a straw, so I'm going to wait a couple more days on that. But
wait, how are you drinking it now?
Because of his tooth.
Yeah, I had a wisdom tooth taken out.
So how were you drinking it?
I opened the lid and
you drank a shake from the lip.
As God intended.
Yes.
He uses his mouth.
Huh. That sounds slurpy.
It was.
That sounds like a loud way of drinking.
It was. I was in my studio alone, thankfully. I just... But oh God, they just hit the spot. And I got myself a Big Mac, and I feel like I ate fucking dirt, but I'm not the one that has to deal with my farts later.
Okay.
Legacy media outlets silent during Biden press crackdown, decry losing Pentagon workspaces, and sent executives to go protest. So Biden cut
right.
Like he didn't do what, a press conference for like a year at one point?
Yeah.
And now that Trump is like cutting the Fed, as Drunkle said, these news companies are worried that their people, their guy is cut off. So they sent, the MSM sent the executives to go protest at the Pentagon. This seems so
doesn't seem right, does it?
Gross.
Yeah.
This just seems so fucking gross.
Well, you know,
incestuous, I think is the word I'm looking for.
For the next 4 years, the left is going to be absolutely in love with the mainstream media.
Well, it's just they never said one word about Biden not doing press conferences, but I remember that there was a countdown on CNN or Wall Street Journal, I forget which one, that said this many days since Trump has talked to the press.
Yeah, I remember.
And that's not even to go over, like, one of Biden's first acts was removing Trump's security clearance. They celebrated it.
Mm-hmm.
Trump removes Biden's, and they're like, it's such a break of presidential decorum. I don't think they even try, really. Like, they think if we don't talk about it now, then we can bitch about it in 4 years.
I think it's a lot more simple than that. It's just they know that it's being completely hypocritical, but and they know that everyone knows this, but they're kind of like they just shrug their shoulders and go, "What are you going to do about it?"
Yeah,
we're the mainstream media. You can't do anything about it. We can shout louder than you. And it's been that way for a very, very long time, man. Like, how often do I say, all I want is some fucking consistency? I ain't never going to get it because they know they're being hypocrites. You can't argue with that. Polly, I had a fucking girlfriend long time ago, right? She'd be like, oh, I fucking hate you when you do that. I go, well, you do it as well. She goes, I know, but I'm a hypocrite. And I go, oh, fuck.
She's figured out the loophole. My God.
Right? You can't argue with that. You just...
You're a hypocrite, but that's supposed to be bad. You can't just say that.
Just shrug. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite. Fuck. You got me.
You can't say anything about that. Their
There's
bad
no
faith.
argument.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it moving. I'm going to be a little bit of a dickhead here real quick.
Oh.
Sorry, Valine. Not
a rare change.
Yeah, I know, right? Not sorry, Valine. I'm stripping your Stream Boss status because you fucked up the $5 Stream Boss Wars.
Didn't respect the $5, Levine. That's what happens. Just shrug your shoulders, then, and go, I'm a hypocrite. She can't say anything to it.
No, she can't. Well, I'm sure Valine will have something to say about it. This is Valine we're talking about. I'm sure she will have something to say. All right, $5 Stream Boss Wars back on. We're like 4 away from giving away a thing. Some unexploded World War I ordnance discovered under a children's playground.
I'll just delete this for Friday.
World War One. I haven't
Or
found
World
it all
War II,
yet.
sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, a little different.
The sequel's
Civil
really
War
better.
Ordnance discovered.
Scores. Yes, people are using it properly. Of
Do
unexploded
you know, it always
bombs
makes me
dating
think
back.
of that episode of Archer. You've never even touched a man's dick, have you? Of course I have. Scores of them.
Can somebody clip that for me?
Don't. Don't.
Do. Daryl O swooping in for that number 7 spot. Thank you, Daryl O. I have other shit to care about. All right, fine.
So why did they just bury a load of fucking grenades?
It was in Northern England. What is the culture like up there?
Not as explodey as it once was.
Okay.
It's more of a Southern England thing now. London,
Local
looking at you.
officials in the town of Wooler, Northumberland.
I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it.
Not Umberland, but Thumberland.
Northumberland.
No.
Yes, no. It's Northumberland. Northumberland.
It's in the land of Umber, and it's at the top.
No way you got it that quick. Get the fuck out of here.
But touched a man's dick, have you? Of course I have. Scores of them. God damn it.
That was fast.
That was quick as fuck.
Fuck you, Zobles.
Northumberland.
It's Northumberland.
That's what I said. Northumberland.
No, you said Northumberland. It's Northumberland.
That's what I said. Northumberland.
Oh.
It's not what you said.
I'm putting the emphasis on the right syllable.
Oh, when you were saying Umberland, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, is that what that means? He's actually explaining something British right now. This is rare. Let me listen in. And it's like, oh, it's at the top of it. So like Umberland means at the top. No, you were going off the north thing.
The north means at the top, generally, yeah. Top of the map, north.
That's not true.
Not to the Egyptians.
Fuck the Egyptians. The stupid fucking pyramids. You built some actual infrastructure.
The Upper Nile, that's clearly at the bottom.
So in the town of Northumberland, 2 bombs were initially removed.
I'm gonna dip out for this one.
By the army, the British Army. The UK Ministry of Defence said in a statement the parish. God, what is with you people? Council was advised.
What do you mean, people?
I thought you were gone.
So who are you talking to?
The ghost of you.
Oh.
It said 174 devices have been found so far in Wooler.
Why
would
you
say that in an Irish ordnance? Well, it's all old, isn't it?
Oh, it doesn't explain anything, Drunkle. That makes it worse. They secreted it away under the soil? I don't get it.
It's not that old.
That's what I mean. Like, it's like, oh, look, we got a bunch of unexploded warheads here. Bury them. Who the fuck gave that order?
It's some Northumberland person.
Yeah, it was one of the Umbers.
Some Northumberlandite said, just bury them.
Why do you keep putting on an Irish accent for something
Irish.
Which is in the north of England?
It's all Irish.
It's not Irish.
You're telling me somebody that lives in Thumberland isn't Irish? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, actually, in Irish, it would be pronounced Tumberland.
Tumberland. So you ready to have your mind blown? Shake. Not. It's the Shamrock Shake coming out. Exactly.
We've heard it come out a couple of times.
Here's just a small list of the stuff that Senator Kennedy on Doge exposed of USAID. American taxpayers giving money to Afghanistan, to Yemen, to Syria said that it found 10,000 employees every year. They gave away $40 billion. He said the USAID gave more money to support electric vehicles in Vietnam, our money, taxpayer money. USAID gave money to transgender clinics in India. sent to Syrian LGBTQ groups to quote, advance diversity, equity, and inclusion in Serbia, found that they spent $164 million to support radical organizations, $122 million to groups aligned with terrorist organizations, $20 million produce Sesame Street in Iraq, $5.4 million to combat misinformation in Kazakhstan.
Now we know how far Four got funding. Fuck.
$10 million of meals to an Al-Qaeda linked terrorist group called the Nursa Front. Almost $8 million of taxpayer money to teach Sri Lankan journalists to avoid binary gendered language.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
$1.5 billion
niche.
to promote
Holy
LGBT in Jamaica. $1.5 billion for the Cuban media ecosystem. $1.5 million for, quote, art for inclusion of people with disabilities in Belarus. $3.9 million for LGBT in Macedonia. $8.3 billion for equity, inclusion, education in Nepal.
I was going to say I'd love to see the justification that people are having, like, oh no, we need the USAID. We'll justify this, but as I said, they'll just shrug their shoulders and go, well, we're hypocrites.
This all just seems like money laundering to me.
Of course it does. Binary language in Sri Lanka. Oh my God!
And it just so happens that the person who authorized it invested in non-binary education programs and a company they personally founded in Sri Lanka.
How very, very, very coincidental. Corbin Thomas for $3 in the Ricky Spanish says those Northumberland munitions are either an artifact of the
Thank you for
Blitz
saying it right.
or Northern England is just digging into Islamic culture. God damn it. Thank you, CTP.
There you go, Steve Dave. Air Force is paying $90,000 per bag of bushings. That costs like $100.
This, Mr. Secretary, is a bag of bushings.
And it's
Yeah.
Nut
Was
box.
it? So what?
I mean, I was fascinated. Like, what is so special about these bushings? Are they made out of particular material milled to unbelievable specificity of dimensions? Like, what the fuck?
What is bushings?
What are they?
Yeah.
You don't know about mechanics and the way that a bushing works? It surrounds a moving object to maintain its concentricity or its alignment.
All right, Sinatra, what is bushings?
Nut holder.
Thank you.
You guys suck, both of you.
It
Fuck
like
both of you.
locks. It like locks a nut so it doesn't spin out.
Okay, thank you.
Or
bud.
not a
Appreciate
nut, like fucking that thing.
a thing, yeah,
tube.
like a ball bearing, right?
Here, I'll just put up a picture.
Is this a brand?
No, it's just a tool. It's like
Is
a
it-
bolt, a screw.
Well,
It's
a
just
gun
a
nut,
thing.
but when I hear of a bushing, I immediately think of a 1911 and the thing that holds the barrel.
I assumed it was some form of ammunition. Yeah, certainly.
No,
it's you
it's-
guys talking about.
It's these things that he's holding.
But is it like a Okay,
This
thank you for
bag
that.
of bushings
Is it like a brand name
stamped
though? Is it
out
like
by
jacuzzi
machinists.
when you mean hot
Don't
tub?
need a high.
You know?
Don't need a they need a high school diploma. It's not anything high tech about this. All of this bag is compliant with the FAA specifications. How much do you think the Air Force pays for this bag of bushings?
$100,
know,
Bob.
Congressman.
$90,000. This is a $90,000 bag of bushings that you need for any jet turbine engine just to operate. So the exorbitant cost due to DoD only buying commercial parts from the OEMs, which is essentially sole source, is literally driving us out of business. I mean, the interest on our debt alone is now exceeding, for the first time in American history, the entire defense budget. We can't.
I don't think they're any special bushing either. They're probably like Temu stamped out at a fucking GMC plant.
I got to admit that of everything he said, that they have a bound agreement to buy only OEM equipment So literally all of their parts are sole source only. Well, that means they can define whatever price they want because there's no reason to push the price down because there's no competition. That I had no idea that there were OEM only. No idea. That's crazy. And anybody who knows, like any fucking elementary school student will be able to tell you why that's going to drive up costs.
Yep.
It's a washer?
Basically.
They need to investigate where this money is going to, who is selling the bushings for $90,000 because somewhere in between somebody's pocketing $8,900 or $89,900. It OEM is pocketing it because they're the only one selling it. It's like, let's say Amazon shuts down. No more Amazon. Can't order anything. Lowe's shuts down. Walmart shuts down. The only place to buy tools and parts around here is Home Depot. There's no competition. You go to Home Depot, you need, like I needed a bag of 1-inch bolts and nuts the other day. Cost me $1.50 out the door. They could sell that for $30.
Well,
and I would have to buy it because there's no place else for me to buy it.
Why is like people like, you know, they're making it for using them for jet engines and shit like that is what he said. All right, you're using them for absolutely everything. But why is like fucking aerospace engineers are not just like, oh, I'm just going to make a quick run to the hardware store. Does anyone need anything? Why has everything got to be fucking ordered for these ridiculously marked up prices? Can you not, I'm just going to drop into Home Depot on the way to work tomorrow.
It's
because if they need bushings for like, they need parts like to service all of the jet engines that they have. So that we're going to order those parts. There's only literally one place to order them from, the OEM, the original equipment manufacturer. That's it. There is only one part to buy, and there's only one person supplying it. But like I said, that's what blows me away, that they're truly locked in to only order parts from the person that originally made the jet engine.
Yep.
Because they can tell you whatever the price is, and that's the fucking price.
It's contracts, it's regulation. So to them, Home Depot might as well just not exist.
Shit.
You can't run down.
Makes you wonder what even the point of having depots is.
I know. And
depots is.
I have almost completely stopped shopping at Lowe's in favor of Home Depot, and I am incredibly happy with that decision.
I'm happy to know more Chinese children were involved in the depots.
So, yeah, it makes me feel nice and warm.
Oh, fuck, I didn't even read that article. God damn it. We were so stuck on the damn bushings and lack of Home Depot. Elon Musk taps Ron Paul to leave Federal Reserve audit.
I don't trust anyone who's got two first names.
Okay, that's fine.
It's like taking a woman seriously named Mackenzie. It's just not going to happen.
Or just taking a woman seriously.
Yeah.
Got to draw the line somewhere, mate, you know?
Shelley says Lowe's sucks and they have shitty Halloween decorations.
I'm Mackenzie and this is my friend Kennedy. Oh my God, what is with your parents? What the fuck?
What I hate.
Just introduce me by your sorority name from now on, Mackenzie.
What I hate is the lay, Leigh, Ashley, Bethan, but it's whatever lay.
Tragedy.
Yeah, Leigh needs to be retired. Daryl O reigning with 7 on the board. Who is part of the Doge? I'm sorry. Who is part of Doge leader Elon Musk's family? I'm here to just remind you guys that we don't hate the media enough.
This is the Hill.
This is
like,
the Hill.
It's a nice family you got here. It'd be a shame if something happened. What are you doing, the Hill?
Mm-hmm.
Who is part of Doge leader Elon Musk's family? Nice way of saying, like, let's target your loved ones. What the fuck?
Yeah,
like literally, they're asking like not like they don't mean extended business family. They mean like family relations family.
Yeah, like children, wife, brother, sister, parents. We don't hate the media enough, and I just want to remind you about this.
Like this, I mean, I don't have words. Like, what is this? Like, we're just writing a smear article. We're not even trying to hide it. This is targeting people. What the fuck?
I think well, they're doing a look how irresponsible Elon Musk is by how many children he has with different women. Which, to be honest,
obviously the
someone
guy's
who's
bad at making choices for women. He banged what's her name?
Grimes.
Who? What?
I would bang Grimes.
I would too.
Why would you name a kid Grimes? I thought Kennedy was weird.
I don't think her parents called her Grimes, Polly.
Oh.
And Amber Heard, he tapped that.
Amber Heard, that's who I was trying to think of. Why? I mean, you
he
banged
shared
Amber
that
Heard.
picture of her in the Mercy cosplay. Good Lord.
Oh yeah.
What?
I'd bang Amber.
You didn't see that?
I don't even know what you're talking about. What's a Mercy?
It's a character from Overwatch, the game.
Oh, I'm like, are you talking about Lex Luthor's henchwoman?
I'd be down for that as well.
I'm kind of a comic book guy, so that's where my mind goes.
Come on, Amber. We know you're watching.
Yeah, Mercy was a thing in Overwatch, and Amber Heard cosplayed it for Elon, and good Lord,
she didn't just cosplay it for him. Come on.
Yeah,
if Amber Heard's putting that on, you're hitting that, mate.
Yeah,
you know?
I know.
Thing is, like the amount of money that Elon's got, like the guy fucks.
Yes,
I'm surprised. I'm just amazed. That's like he hasn't got more kids. He should have enough now to fucking rival the fucking defensive line of the fucking Philadelphia Eagles, mate. He should have enough for a fucking full NBA team. Do you know what I mean?
Shelley
he should be out there just fucking spreading raw dog loads like an actual billionaire should.
Shelley has a really good point. Let's convince everyone that he's a raging neo-Nazi and he wants to steal all the money from our government and give it to his rich friends. And then let's give out the names of his children. Yeah.
It looks very much like St. Celestine with less armor.
I'd hit that as well.
What? Just start listing off who you wouldn't, man. Shit.
Anyone called Mackenzie. I lie. I would totally hit a Mackenzie. And a Molly.
One of the younger Doge guys, not Big Balls, has a Substack where you can pay $1,000 for a month or $10,000 for a year, and there's nothing on it. He knew journalists would try to dig up dirt on him, and they would pay to see if there's anything there. And it's super funny. He made money off people trying to get it.
That's incredible.
God, I hope it's true.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that one of them is called Big Balls, man.
And here's where some of the Doge money went. Callum, I think this is the dude who works with Sargon on the show.
Oh yeah, it is Callum. Holy shit.
That is basically Sargon light, isn't it? Look at him.
Well, all of his friends look just like him, man. Over on Lotus Eaters. It's true.
Lotus Eaters.
All in the same town and think the same thing. So yeah, it makes sense.
Thank you for saying the name of it, because I was about to call it the Daily Akkad. I didn't remember the name of it.
No, Lotus Eaters is expanding, man. So I'm really kind of like, whoa, Jesus Christ, Callum. What the fuck? Whoa.
So I found this big trash pile, all trash, things that Afghanis don't need. Loads of chairs.
I could use a good chair.
Other crap, more chairs, some rugs they don't want. What else don't they want in Afghanistan?
Gender sensitive training paid for by USAID.
Wow.
Why wouldn't Afghanistan be interested in that, Sid? I don't understand it.
To Callum's credit, he really did go to Afghanistan and stay there for a while to find out what happened after the U.S. withdrawal, man. And yeah, he found out what that was worth.
Seems strange. When you think Taliban, you think gender sensitivity, don't you?
I mean, that's where I go first.
Yeah. Then hostage situation.
That's where I go second.
Yeah, JK's right. He did. Callum used to be on Lotus Eaters. He left a while ago.
Asmongold. Yeah, this is Asmongold. I get him and the other guy mixed up all the time.
Those channels that are constantly recommended that I don't watch. Yeah.
He kind of really hit the nail on the head with this one, though.
Look,
he
right
really
here,
runs the
and
algorithm. That guy, you got to tip your hat to him.
Shelley watches it. Charlie, is that the dude's name? I don't
yeah,
know.
Moist Critical, Charlie?
Yes, Moist Critical.
Yeah, he's awesome.
People think I'm fucking crazy. I'm not.
Me too.
Look at this. People wonder are tax dollars used to promote wokeness in video games? Answer is yes. USAID paid Politico millions of dollars a year to write pieces like this one, which promotes diversity and describes Gamergate as disinformation and harassment campaign. So this is the thing, guys. I want these people to suffer. because that's what
Wow.
they did to me. I want to set an example. Get rid of these people. Put them like completely out of their jobs. Get rid of them. Make an example of them. Say, listen, this is what happens. Gamers rise up. What goes around? Yep, what goes around comes around. And we're coming.
Zoe Quinn sleeping around led to Donald Trump's election. It is crazy.
I appreciate the connection there. Yeah.
To think
Yeah,
about it.
that's fair. That's
It is
fair.
insane to think about it that way. Zoe Quinn sucking dick for shitty game reviews led to the CIA crumbling under Elon Musk. Like, it's a direct connection.
You can't do that. Like Twilight calls 9/11.
Draw the line.
I can't remember.
Okay.
But it's out there.
All right, you guys want some palate cleansers? I got a couple.
Oh, no, hang on. It was 50. Twilight calls 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, it was 50 Shades was a...
Right, so
fanfic.
Jared Way witnessed 9/11 when he was in New York City, which then caused him, or for some reason caused him, to create My Chemical Romance, which became his therapy for the PTSD of witnessing September the 11th. Stephanie Meyer used My Chemical Romance music to inspire her as she wrote the books that became Twilight. And E.L. James wrote Twilight fanfic and got it published, as we know the book now to be 50 Shades of Grey.
I still don't understand that. How 50 Shades of Grey is a Twilight fan fiction. I don't see it. Like, what? Because all they did was change the names. I don't understand. She wrote a fan fiction where
no, it was
somebody was
a
BDSMing Bella. I don't understand.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Really?
I hate
Whoa
50 Shades of Grey.
That's because you are a straight male.
No, I hate... I'm not getting into it here, but there's a long list of reasons why I hate 50 Shades.
Fair enough.
That's what you came up with for a fanfic? Was somebody like strapping Bella? Jesus Christ.
Here, just watch this video.
You dick.
All right. Way to keep your wits about you there, brother.
You got headbutt the window. You're wearing a helmet.
Dude,
Headbutt the fucking window.
This dude is fucking pissed. Yeah, I'm not even getting into it. The consent violate. I'm just not doing it. It's an old lady.
Please watch out. Please watch out. No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, that was all very polite. That was nice.
He was gonna put his fucking helmet through the windshield. He was gonna like pull them out, and he saw it's an old lady. He's like, "Oh, you're fine."
God damn it. That was the quickest calming down I've ever seen. Like, he de-hulked as that window came down.
Like, you know what? You know what will de-escalate a situation? Just admitting what you know you did. It's like, yeah. I didn't see you. You didn't?
Grandma,
no, you're in my blind spot, and I could have been watching better. Oh.
Grandma, this guy's real. Switch places with me quick.
I had an incident like this happen once. This is back when I lived in like the gross part of Cleveland. I was driving and this dude was backing out of his driveway and he wasn't stopping. So I stopped. Mm-hmm. And I was like a house length away from him. And he backed out of his driveway and just kept backing up and backed right into me.
Damn.
So I'm like honking the horn and he hits me. And I get out of the truck and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You dipshit. And this dude's like 110. I'm like, oh, fuck. And I just didn't say anything and I turned around and got back in.
Man. I mean, because
years old or pounds?
Old. He dude was fucking ancient.
I didn't see you. Yeah, I know. Because you almost hit me. I don't know, man. I mean, it's very, very big of them to not shout, but when you could have been seriously fucking hurt. Like I happened when I was cycling to work one day, and I'm going down the road, and a fucking car just right in front of me just immediately goes, right, we're turning left, and just goes left into a junction. I went clean over the hood of the car, right? Because I'm there. They go into me and I'm flipping over the fucking top of it. The fact that they stop and they get out and everything, and it is an old guy, but I'll tell you what, I am calling him every fucking name possible, mate. I could have fucking died. If I hit my head on the curb on the way down, that would have been it. And it doesn't matter how old he is, mate, I still would have been fucking dead.
Yeah.
If you're not looking, right, use your fucking blinker for a start. Check your fucking mirrors. If you're not, you shouldn't be on the fucking road. You're too old to fucking drive.
Have you guys seen the rise of the martial arts Bushito?
What? It's not really a martial art in and of itself, but like
I was gonna
traditional Bushido or whatever, traditional Japanese martial arts on the rise.
It's called Bushito. Bullshito, sorry.
Oh, Bullshito. No, I haven't. No.
Bullshito. Here, take a look. This is
but Bushido's like never strike your enemy in the back. You know?
No, this is called Bullshito. This woman is a master of it.
Okay.
Oh, tell me he's running into walls. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, so it's all bullshit.
Yeah, Bullshito.
Oh wow, she didn't even go down. This is dancing.
Yep. This is Class A Bullshito.
This is like the kind of dance that they do in The Witcher while fucking Yasuke's playing a lute.
Man, I know that this shit ain't cheap to do. If I signed up for a martial arts class and they're doing this, I'm just beating the shit out of everybody.
Because you know you could.
I'm picking up one person and hitting another person with them.
You hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker. The thing, you know she's sweating her tits off right now doing that as well.
Fucking dying.
I can't do another one. I'm spent.
And then the final one.
You've not even touched a man's dick, have you? Of course I have. Scores of them. Zobles? No wrench on my channel now, mate. It's gone. It's over. It's gone.
Gone. You're dead, kid. You're dead.
Wrenchless.
All right, we're done. Do you guys have anything you want to shill?
Not anymore. No.
You're just done. Polly, what do you got?
Right.
Did you do a Norber?
No, I didn't. Sadly, it was constraining external circumstances conspired in such a way to not facilitate the conduciveness of the situation.
Dude, that's the V for Vendetta speech, isn't it?
I don't know. I've never actually seen that movie.
It's a decent watch before Anonymous got super cringe.
Oh.
Polly, Drunkle, what do you got?
Tomorrow, right? We're doing it, guys. We're back on it. We're back on it. I had a little bit of time off, and we're back on it tomorrow. Technology Tuesday over on Twitch.tv/DrunklePlays. Then we've got Wicked Wednesday. We're playing Cult of the Lamb, where using a Twitch integration, you can come and join my cult, and I abuse you. Nothing happens on Thursday because I work too long. We're gonna have For the Emperor Friday with Space Marines 2, Shanghai Saturday with Sleeping Dogs. And we'll have just a little run around the block for an hour and a half with Jackbox Games on Sunday. That's what's up this week over on Twitch.tv/DrunklePlays. And of course, this Friday's AAA meeting will be hosted by myself, as Sinatra is very busy.
Indeed. Sam Miguel says, are you sure?
Can you remove his wrench so I can time him out, please? Give him his wrench back afterwards.
Yeah, how about I just do this?
Just time him out. Zobel says, love Cult of the Lamb. And I used to love you, Zobles. Used to.
Work is calling. They know right when the stream's coming to an end.
All right, there we go, guys. Polly, can you stick around for like 10 seconds?
I can try my best.
Okay.